What a hit by Sinas! That is an absolutely superb goal! Jeremio! Saved by Gillette! Remember the name Messi second! Hello guys, welcome down to the Lower East Side, or even Chinatown you could say. We are right by the Manhattan Bridge. We have got our FC Clark players warming up over there. They're going to be on in just a moment to kick off, just a little bit delayed. But it's a big game for these Clark boys today, facing off against Chrystie. They're currently sitting third in the table over. We have a quick look at our Bowery League table. You can see Clark just sitting behind Tocker squad and Chrystie right behind them, hot on their tail. However, Clark have got a game in hand on both Chrystie and Tocker. They're going to have a double header in a huge final day for Clark. And that second place spot is the golden ticket up to the Bowery League Premier Division. So you can see Zoom Snyder, if you watched last week, pretty much securing that top spot with the double header win over Clark and Kids Super. But FC Clark still very much in the race, so they can win today. Well, a loss would make it very difficult for them on that final day. And guys, whilst we've got this little pause, I want to give a big thank you to Dr. Clark, the FC Clark owners. This is one of his many fantastic restaurants, and Dr. Clark is sponsoring Game and Frame for today's game. Our first sponsor, very grateful to Dr. Clark, is the only Hokkaido restaurant in New York City, and I had the pleasure to go there myself last Saturday for a little afternoon lunch. And it was very tasty indeed. And you can see more information about that restaurant in our YouTube description. We should just be kicking off in a moment or two, everyone. Just waiting for the game before this one, which is our RAFC against New Amsterdam FC, just reached its conclusion. And there is the final whistle. So we're going to have FC Clark and Chrystie coming right up. So it looks like our starting lineup is going to be at the back, Fernandez, and he's going to be playing alongside Rosoli. Sorry, even Phipps. Got Dede out there, Tapshak, Tyres, and Drysdale. You see we've got FC Chrystie over there. We're going to be in the black today. There's the referee calling both sides in. We've also got Melvin Lopez back in goal for Clark, and they missed him last week for sure. And we're off and underway. FC Clark and Chrystie both looking to get into that second automatic playoff spot as the number 7 train flies overhead on the Manhattan Bridge. And Clark, who suffered their first defeat last season, looking to bounce back. They were missing a couple of important players. Still are missing Buniek and Sabah. There's giving it back to Fernandez. And we have Phipps, who's, I believe it's the debut for Clark for Phipps. And Tyres looking long up for Tapshak, who brings it down well. And Tapshak winning an early corner. And he's another one who recently joined the side and has scored in both this game so far. As Phipps has an away shot, but a little bit past the post. And it's sent up long by Chrystie, and it's awkward for Fernandez. He got a touch on it. Did well to muscle his way ahead and winning a free kick. That's a hairy moment for the centre back. Tapshak. And just a little bit too slow with the ball there, Phipps, but fortunately coming off Chrystie's shot at last. But Lopez, not a good pass there. And Tyres with his typical tenacity winning that one back well. And a lovely turn away as well. Excellent work by Tyres, and Tapshak pushing forward. He's got the pace, and he almost skipped past that last man. Excellent work by Tyres, down by his corner flag, turning defence into attack very quickly. Here he's getting a little bit too slow at that time.
Watch him down the wing, Brandon.
Thanks.
What is this for?
We're live streaming it.
For what?
Onto YouTube.
For who?
For FC Clark that brings in.
Oh, they have
Yeah,
fans?
we'll talk after, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guys! Where the ball is over there. There's nobody here.
Phipps
On the left.
giving a tap shack, having the volley in straight at the goalkeeper.
See nobody to pass to. Danny, you have Danny. Come, Danny.
And well switched out there by Chrystie. Dede's going to give that out to Phipps. To tap shack. Just telegraph that pass a little bit. Back with Phipps. Lovely turn by Dede. And high foot called on Chrystie there. Much to the Chrystie protests, Clark's going to have a free kick. In a decent shooting position. Fernandez dinking it in towards Tap Shack. Holding it up, and on the turn by Tap Shack. Just scuffs the shot a little bit. But turns sharply. Sent up long. Phipps getting a solid head on that one to get it out.
He's possibly the fucking cluster. There's nobody here, guys. Look for it.
Both teams playing at a high tempo so far. I think we're going to have a pretty high quality game this afternoon. And driven forwards, Tyres getting his foot on that one. Dede. Tap Shack. Back to Phipps. Phipps looking long for Drysdale, just a little too high for Drysdale to get on the end of it. That's switched out wide. Dede anticipating that one well though. Giving it into Tap Shack, or try to. It's a good deception, and that's a good through ball. He's through, and that might have been his first touch. Took it first time. And really should have put Chrystie 1-0 up there. Couldn't connect with the shot. Tap Shack got a couple of nicks on the foot and getting a free kick there. And Fernandez, nice feet, and Drysdale's looking for the give and go. Couldn't connect with it. Switched out by Chrystie.
Cross! Guys, nobody here.
And it's not the best switch, and Tap Shack's intercepting that one. Looking for Tyres, and Tyres has been caught very late there, and that's going to be a yellow card and a 2-minute sin bin. It was a pretty poorly timed tackle there. And not. I think actually probably if he'd have left it, Tyres' touch might have run it out of play anyway, but Clark's going to have a man advantage for 2 minutes. Dede standing over this one. And Dede strikes it with some decent power. And it took a touch off of a Chrystie head. It's going to be a corner kick. Dede's taking that one short, and it's going to be another corner. And Dede will take this corner. Drives down Fernandez in the box. The rest sitting on the edge. Dinked in towards the back post, towards Tapshak. And Tapshak closed down quickly. It's going to be a Clark throw-in. And Tyres. Just losing it out in the middle. And it's a good ball through by Chrystie. And they're queuing up at the back post, and it's fist across. And it just needed a touch. It was a great ball across the face of the goal. Loose touch by Phipps there. Switch across Drysdale, getting back and winning a throw-in for Clark. And the Simbin player for Chrystie back on. And Dede getting caught by hard, but fair tackle there, and there's a nice bit of football. And he's around, oh, so close to being around Lopez. Lopez getting a great two hands on it. Really good bit of one-touch interchange by Chrystie. It's been a very close contest as we reach the midway point in this first half. And Tyres looking to burst forward, so he's been taken down again. And Chrystie not happy with that one. I think feeling like it's more shoulder to shoulder. But the foul given. And Dede skipping through the tackles. Nicely worked out there by Clark. And Dede, who's looking to get into this game a little bit more. Makes such a big difference to Clark when he has the ball. And Dede nicely floated ball out to Drysdale. Looking for Tapshak, and Tapshak just couldn't get that first touch under control. And they look for the long lob of Lopez. They had Lopez scrambling for a minute. Send that one up long. Switched out Tapshak in that one, and Dede just took a touch off his hands. Free kick around the halfway line. A couple of options up in the box for Chrystie. It's just sent direct straight down Lopez's throat. Easy enough for him. And Phipps couldn't get it under control. And Phipps is going to come off, and Papere, the usual coming into his stead. And Tapshak a little bit clumsy there with that tackle. Saun's coming on as well for Drysdale. Saun's will go into that centre forward position. And intercepted by Fernandez. Saun's with his first touch, looking in for Tapshak. And came in behind. And it's been a little bit of an ill-tempered game so far. I gotta say, a lot of bitty free kicks. Chrystie with another kick in a decent position, and Dede getting himself on that, and Tyres with a big header out. Tapshak looking for Dede, and Fernandez to Tapshak. He's got a little bit of space to turn. And Tapshak driving forwards, and he's had the long, low shot, but keeper had that one covered comfortably enough.
Don't play narrow.
And looking for the long crossfield pass, and Lopez gathering that one. Let's give that to Tyres, who's moved out to that left back position for Pere into Saun's, but Saun's taking too long on it. And he skipped past two tackles coming down to the byline, but touch taking it out. Well, both sides are struggling a little bit just to have high quality possession. There's been a lot of turnover in the middle of the pitch from both sides so far. Dede with a switch out to Fernandez. Fernandez looking straight back for Dede, and he's found him. Great pass, Dede. Lovely scissor, and he's going to cut it back, and he's looking for Tapshak. Did everything right except for the pass, Dede. Beautiful bit of skill. And for Chrystie, it really is a game that they have to win if they want to get into that second place promotion spot. As I said, Clark have got 2 games next week, so a game in hand on everyone else. So a defeat would be bad for them today, but not totally fatal.
What I mean, look, the ball is there. Nobody. Look, the whole team automatically moves with the ball. Just be mindful of it, because
Perry giving out to Fernandez.
someone should be already here doing the rounds. Even if you guys win the ball, there's nobody because everyone is in one place.
And Dede's won that one back, and Tapshak's all along the middle. Dede giving it to Tapshak, and it's cleared off the line. What a clearance off the line, and Tapshak can't quite believe it. And Chrystie very nearly the architects of their own downfall. But last ditch clearance on the line. Tapshak will be very happy with himself. He didn't finish it though. And here comes Chrystie down the other end. And it's a lovely little interchange, and very nearly going right down that other end and scoring. Played low. Cleared out easy enough, but Saun's can't keep hold of it, and then Saun's has slid in, and he's going to get... See if he gets a yellow. I think he's a little bit fortunate maybe to escape with that one there, Saun's. Might have slipped more than deliberately slid. Chrystie with a free kick in a very good position here. Right on the edge, 3 in the Clark wall. He's got a lot of bodies to get through. And he squared it across and is cannoned off of Tapshak, who just had it blocked off the line against him, but redeemed himself somewhat there with the important block. That ball was travelling at some speed, sent up direct. And it's looped up in the air, but Chrystie just starting to move it around a little bit in the forward area, threatening. Played in, and it's going to be comfortable enough for Lopez to gather that one. Tyre's doing well to keep that one in. Tapshak switching out to Fernandez. Back to Papere. And Tapshak turning well there. And he's got a bit of space to drive forwards into. Giving across to Dede, and Dede! It's another great block. But both sides getting warmer. And guys, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsor for this afternoon, Dr. Clark, New York City's only Hokkaido restaurant. You can find out more about it in the YouTube description. And a big thank you to them for sponsoring this broadcast this afternoon. Here comes Chrystie, and it's looking to slip it through. Perry getting a good touch on that one. And Dede tracking back well and skipping past that tackle. And Dede really starting to hit his stride. The half's gone on. He's gone past another one as if he wasn't there. He's still going, Dede, and the third one getting a moment's respite. But Dede getting that look in his eye. We're in the final few seconds of this first half with it all level. Here's Tapshak though. Another good last-ditch tackle by Chrystie. What can they do on the break? It's a 4-on-3. Given out right. Squared across, and Papere getting a hold of that one, but not a good pass out. Ty stepping up. And Tapshak is end-to-end right now. And it's come out to Ty's on the left. Ty's getting the touch in it, and there's another save by the goalkeeper. Tapshak is going to look to salvage it. And it's going to be a free kick for Clark because he was down on the ground. Both teams coming very close. Cannot quite believe it's still 0-0. And maybe going to be one more piece of action in this first half with Dede and Tapshak standing over this free kick. And Rosoli's come on for Clark, on for Saunds. And Dede steps up low into the wall, going to come back again, and that is high wide and not at all handsome. That's gone over the fence and it's gone off of the FDR freeway, fortunately, to stop it going into the river. And that is probably our last bit of action in this first half. Ty's just getting that one out. Well worked out there by Chrystie. He's got on the edge, and he's good step by Papere. And both teams have defended the edge of their penalty areas really well, getting bodies in the way, making important interceptions. Dede closing that one down. And And referee playing plenty of additional time in this first half, and Clark may take advantage of it. Deddy's intercepts that one. Just tap Shack with him. Force go back, giving it back to Fernandez. Tap Shack. Looking through to Deddy, and Deddy's feet in it, and it's a beautiful goal! Deddy, without even a touch, has just let it run in. Sold a dummy to the keeper. And Clark, right before the half-time whistle, getting the goal. I think that was Deddy. Did indeed not touch that one. It's Tap Shack. It's goal. But Deddy is the real man of the moment there.
Don't wait too long. Make passes quicker.
You might in the background when I said that's a beautiful goal. The Chrystie gaffer didn't necessarily agree. I suppose it isn't too beautiful when your own goalkeeper gets dummied. Rizzoli giving it into Tap Shack. And it's given a lot of space on the edge for the Chrystie player. Tap Shack, Deddy steaming up heading him, and they're looking for a second. Tap Shack just overhit that pass, but those two combining very well as this half has gone on. And there's the half-time whistle. And a Deddy dummy. It's the difference between these two sides. And guys, we will be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, and welcome back. Very short half-time breaks. And right now it's Clark, who got a thin margin, but Chrystie have looked very dangerous as well. Both teams having their chances, but it's Deddy dummy that separates them at the moment. And right now, just waiting for Lopez to get himself back in goal. Starting lineup is going to be Pepere at the back, alongside Fernandez, with Tyres the left wing. Looks like probably Deddy in the middle, perhaps. Tap Shack, centre forwards, and Rosselli on that left wing. And off we go in the second half. Both these teams,
Don't go
promotion hopes on the line. Right now, Clark in the spot where they want to be, but by a very thin margin. Bowery with a great switch out to Rosselli. And Dede pushing forwards. Give it to Tapshak. And Tapshak across to Dede, and they two nearly combining for another one. But Dede, he was a little bit quiet in the opening few minutes of this first half, just came alive. And he's such a difference maker. Great interception there by Tapshak, and here's Dede again. Rosselli in plenty of space on that left side, given to Tapshak. Tapshak just dwelling on it too long. And that's well worked. Just getting in the way of each other a little bit, and Tyre's getting his head on it. Good step by Tapshak, and Dede, cool as you like, just easing it out. And Rosselli giving it to Dede. Tyres, good feet there to escape that danger. And Tyres with a fantastic ball to Tapshak, and Tapshak just a hair's breadth away from getting critical touch on it. Great little bit of play by Tyres there. Tapshak winning that one. Dede. Fernandez. And one thing Clark is certainly going to be careful of is not sitting back too deep. They were 2-0 up against Zoom Snyder. If you watched last week, you would have seen that. 2-0 up in the first half, and then the second half really just sat very deep, invited Zoom Snyder onto them, and Zoom sure enough got themselves 4 goals in a terrific comeback. But Clark looking like they're going to keep trying to attack in this game. Not invite too much pressure onto them. And Tapshak. Dede pushing up enemies, giving it out to Dede. Dede pushed out wide though. That's a good recovery run by the Chrystie defender. The throw in for Clark. Tapshak. Skipping around through the tackles. And the assassin Tapshak gets his 3rd in 3 games. And Tapshak has been on absolute fire for Clark since joining them in the middle of the season. And they open themselves up with a little bit of breathing room now. Chrystie still have plenty of time to react, but they're not careful. They're going to go further behind. Here comes Tapshak. Giving out to Tyres, and Tyres has made it 3! And Tyres has surely sealed the win for Clark there. Lightning counter-attack. And Tapshak, who's been involved in every goal, getting the assist. And Tyres with the clinical finish. In 2 minutes for Clark. Let's put them in a great spot in this promotion race. They're going to have 2 games next week, and those are going to be airing on Game of Frame. Of course, got a 1:30 kickoff and 2:15 one. But win today is going to put them in a good spot, depending upon Tucker's squad's result as well. And Asano now bursting forwards. Saun's on the left, and Asano's looking to find Saun's in that wide position. Dede giving that one back to Pepere. Sent up long by Lopez, and it's a good ball to Saunz. Saunz bringing it down well. Just holding it up. He's done well there, Saunz. Back to Tyres. And Asano had found himself half the yard, but Tyres just holding on to it. Sorry, that's Drysdale has come on. It's given out to Asano. Saunz. And guys, this game's brought to you by Dr. Clark, the only Hokkaido restaurant in New York City. They're located in Chinatown. You can find the address and all the information down there in our YouTube description.
That's not your problem, man. Come on. That's not your problem. You're losing 3-0.
And we're just getting a little bit of heated tempers from some of these Chrystie guys on the bench.
I know. But
And Tyres looking up long for Drysdale. Fed across, nice touch back. And another great press by Dede, who's certainly not letting the 3-goal margin introduce any complacency. Switched out left, play back in, and that was a nice little delicate flick, looking to find a teammate. Tyres giving out to Saunz. Dede just happy to keep that one. Pepere.
I want you to take a go. I want you to take a go. I don't like it either.
Tyres back to Lopez.
Take a go. Take a go. Guys, I need someone for the goalkeeper.
Lovely give and go between Asano and Saunz, which is a little bit overhit by Saunz.
All right, Danny, switch. Danny, switch.
And Phipps coming on
Go in the goal. Go in
for
the
Tyres.
goal. Hey.
He's got a big smile on his face after that goal.
Danny.
He got a bloody knee as well, putting a great shift today, Tyres.
Guys, you're
As per usual. And great to see that hard work rewarded with a very well-deserved goal. But Chrystie still looking for that goal, not giving up. Then he win that one back, and Saunz. Switching it out to Phipps. Saunz got caught late, the referee waving play on. Phipps giving it to Dede. And Asano back to the back post, looking for Drysdale. And the keeper getting above the others. And the Chrystie player just had a little kick at Saunz. Not too much power behind him, but the referee saw that. There's a little naughty there. Play back to the edge, but Drysdale tracking back well from centre forwards. Phipps looking up to Saunz. And Saunz with the pick, looping header up. A good tackle by Saunz. And Moreno coming on for Clark for Saunz.
Yeah, why don't you change team?
And there's Moreno with his first touch, just let that one touch out.
Rodrigo is not a defender, come on. Danny, I want you to change your goalkeeper, go in the goal. I want you to change your goalkeeper because he's not very good today, okay?
And here's Moreno. Lovely little dink into Dede. And Dede, they've got a 3-on-2. Dede on his right foot. Looks in for the cute coat back. And he's got it to Asano that time, or even Drysdale back to Dede. They're just trying to walk it in. And he's somehow missed it.
Danny!
Route one ball up, and Lopez just happy to watch that one go out. We're in the final 10 minutes of this game with It's been a very close game, but 3 goals on either side of the half. Very close to the half. I've put Clark into the driving seat. Moreno with a lovely touch. It's come out to Udai, and Udai looking to get on the action. And Kanayama's looking to slip through. Dede there. And that was very nearly weaved through there for Chrystie.
10 minutes?
Keep the shape, watch behind you. That's it.
Well done, you die. Well done, you die. Well done, you crush it. Keep up, bro.
Nice. Don't worry like that.
And that's sent in towards the back post.
Nice.
Papere clearing it out well. And guys, just a reminder, hit that subscribe button for the YouTube channel. We've got so much more Bowery League coming to you and other football in the fall. We're going to have Cosmopolitan League back, some of the best youth teams and much more. So hit that subscribe button, guys. We really hope you're enjoying the broadcast. And it's been a good afternoon of football down here at the Murray softball field. Switched out by Papere to Asano. Phipps streaking forwards, but Asano just taking a little too long on it. That's a room on ball. Good looking for the flick on, and straight at Lopez, fortunately for the goalkeeper. Giving it to Kanayama. He's looking for Dede, but one back by Chrystie. Good bit of skill. And looking for the switch, but Phipps very alert to that danger. And Moreno's pass for Moreno. It's a little hard, and we just got absolutely whacked. Yeah, we're good. Right, that's why you invest in the extra case. Sorry guys, just down for a sec, we're back up. Just got absolutely pinged by a strike. And I feel like now I owe a sponsor spot to whoever manufactures the hard case we've got on our iPad. And out to Dede. Dede giving it down to Kanayama. You're looking back in for Dede, right idea, but just couldn't get the connection right. Good step there by Asano. And going for the long range shot, and he got some decent power behind it, but it would have been something special to beat Lopez there. And Chrystie coming up again as they search for that goal, but that would surely be a consolation at this late stage. Lopez covering that one. And Phipps busting up on that left side. Fantastic, well found by Asano. Phipps just couldn't bring it down with his first touch. Bowery getting under that one. That's a towering header by the centre back. Well, they're just about out of time, Chrystie. Dede very cornerly, giving it out to Phipps. And that's a sliding tackle. Referee letting him off with that slide tackle, which I've said a little bit surprised. And giving it out to Phipps. Back into Dede, and Dede with a fantastic bit of footwork. And that has drawn a very angry foul there. Well, that was an Ole moment right there. Close down Dede at your own peril. And the FC Clark bench certainly enjoyed that one. Chrystie down to Simbin now. He's not too happy about that Numbeg. And it's coming to Kanayama in the middle. Kanayama looking back for Dede. And Phipps giving it into Dede. And Dede giving it back to Moreno. And Phipps looking for Kanayama. Switched out in the final few minutes of the game. That's a good touch by the number 20, and got a body all in the loan in the middle, squared out. But there is the final whistle, and Clark with a terrific afternoon. Some good memorable moments, and they're right in the running now as we move into the final day of the season. Reminder, we're going to be streaming both those games next week. As Clark fight to make that top 2 spot at the automatic promotion. Yeah, let's. And guys, that just about does that for our afternoon here down in Chinatown. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks again to FC Clark and Dr. Clark, our sponsor. And we will see you next time, guys.